years ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before, a giant cooking arena, the Kitchen Stadium. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations. To realize his dream, he first secretly started selecting the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Masaharu Morimoto. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai. Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian. The Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from around the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day. Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. But this man has even bigger dreams. Yes, he is on a quest to see and experience more from around the world. In Paris.
ピエール側にも残り10分を切りましたがと聞いたところ、OK、サバと答えてくれました。
ああ、そうですか。あら、ケイゼン
In Beijing.
さあ始まりました、世紀の北京決戦。
In Hong Kong and other exotic locales.
これはすごい。
Kitchen Stadium is the arena where you will meet the master chefs from around the world and their artistic creations. What inspiration will today's challenger bring, and how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
If memory serves me right, an Italian gourmet once told me, the Italian flag stands for the green of olives, the red tomatoes, and the white garlic cloves. We have found a man who knows all the tricks in using garlic. He knows the secrets of Italian cuisine. We must check out this man for ourselves. Today's challenger, the conjurer of garlic, bold yet sensitive, from Albaccio in Tokyo, Kyonori Miura. He discovered the secrets of garlic when he was seeking new paths in Italy, his culinary homeland. The real Italian way of using garlic totally changed his perceptions.
Well, many Japanese people tend to shy away from garlic, but I myself, I was once like that too. But I found out it totally depends on how you prepare them. I mean, you could say garlic to Italians is like, well, a soy sauce for Japanese.
Later, he returned to Japan with the secrets of garlic. Hearing the rumor, the owner of Albaccio scouted him as head chef. Miura's creations bring the breeze of Genoa to the dining table. His garlic magic perfects his sauces. His skills in using garlic soon captured many fans, and the owner now has 3 restaurants in all. Today we shall see his garlic wizardry and his innovative approaches. So now, Miura, show us the secrets of garlic you picked up in Genoa.
I'll show you the essence of garlic.
タリア料理には不可欠とされるイタリアン三大素材の一つニンニク、そのニンニクを繊細かつ大胆に使いこなすニンニク使いの名手がやってまいりました。さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください。新宿アルバー町料理長三浦京の。
Walking the red carpet in the kitchen stadium, a chef known as the Grandmaster of Garlic. Challenger Miura doing Italian cuisine proud and becoming famous for the creativity he puts into his dishes. Trained in Genoa, Italy, today his skills will be displayed before a national audience.
Nice to meet you.
ニンニク使いの名手ということですけれども、あなたにとってニンニクは何でしょう？
Well, it's essential to Italian food. Really, my partner, I should say. Yes.
じゃあ今日はそのニンニクを繊細に大胆に使っていただきます。
Yes.
どうぞ頑張ってください。
Thank you. I'll do my best today.
どうぞ。それではあなたを迎え撃つうちの3人の鉄人を登場させましょう。よみがえるわいアイアンシェフ。
Legendary men of the culinary field in Japan, the Iron Chefs. Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Masaharu Morimoto. They make Kitchen Stadium the venue for new trends.
さあ伺いましょう。誰と戦いますか？
Sakai-san, please!
All right, as loud as he can, the challenger demands Sakai as his opponent. Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, one of the first to incorporate Japanese techniques in French cuisine. And for his artistic use of color and scents, he's revered as the Delacroix of French cuisine. Today, he's got the challenge of the Garlic Grandmaster. An engaging battle looms on the immediate horizon.
今回はニンニクともよく合うイタリアンではおなじみのもうすぐ旬のあの魚介類にしてみました。フレンチとは無縁なのでそんなものにはするめえと思ったのですが、それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。今日のテーマはスルメイカ。
They're alive!
Challenger Miura on Italian cuisine, garlic godfather licking his chops to get after the theme ingredient squid, while Sakai's left to fend for himself, an ingredient not used in French cuisine. How will he bail himself out here? Opening gong, we're underway, and right from the get-go, assistance from both sides sprinting to the side tables as the chefs quickly make their way up to the ingredient stand. Live squid in the tank up there, and Sakai's known to be somewhat squeamish handling live, slippery seafood, and these squid are very much alive. Thank you. Well, Hattori?
Yep.
With squid, Sakai is swimming against the tide today, wouldn't you say?
Well, yeah, in the sense that he doesn't really use these much in the French cooking. But, you know, he's no stranger to Japanese cuisine either, so...
But, Doc, recall he lost the octopus battle. That was more than 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah? Oh, right. Now I remember. Sure.
So maybe a chance to turn the tables with a similar theme today. Whoa, what's going on here? Yes, go ahead, Oda.
Speaking of Iron Chef Sakai, he just said to me, hey, how many times do I got to tell you guys I don't like slimy things? And he just said he just got bit by one.
Bit?
Yeah, well, they do have... It's like a bill around the mouth, yeah.
Really?
Okay, and for sure the Iron Chef was left dumbfounded when the theme was unveiled. He's somewhat apprehensive about handling the snapping squid, and now, Challenger Miura, you could throw a flag. He is piling on the garlic here. In that basket, more garlic now into the second basket. Never enough garlic to satisfy this man. 2 baskets full as he makes his way back to his chopping board. There's the Iron Chef. What was that? Was it a scream from him? What's happening over there? Huh? The chef.
Guys, give me a break. I don't like touching these.
All right, some uncharacteristic sentiments voiced by the Iron Chef, but don't look for him to pack it in. He'll get rolling. His last win in the peach battle, that was his 5th in a row, and now on the other side, Challenger Miura seems to be reveling in the garlic right out of the gate. Yes, Ota?
I've been told that the Challenger Chef Miura is preparing to use 2 kinds of garlic, one from Italy and the other from right here in Japan. Back to you.
All right, Italian garlic, J Garlic. Italy, of course, the #1 producer of garlic in the world. Miura comes recommended as a genius in using garlic, one of the 3 key ingredients in Italian cuisine. The other 2, tomatoes and olive oil. He's the master chef at Al Baccio in Shinjuku. And with that, let's introduce our guests for this squid battle.
First, next to me in a black dress, appropriately colored for a squid ink dye, the lovely, talented actress Fumie Hosokawa. Nice to have you.
Pleasure to be here.
It's been quite a while, Hosokawa-san, since you were last year on the program.
Yes, it's been quite a while since I've been here. Yes.
So tell us, you like squid?
Yes, squid. Yes, I like it very much.
How about with loads of garlic?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, well, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.
And we also have, not in squid ink black, but rather salmon pink, actor Yoshizumi Ishihara. Nice to have you.
Hello, nice to be here.
Ishihara-san, how do you like your squid?
Squid. Well, it's as good as sashimi raw. It's sweet. The sweetness comes out as you chew. Yeah, I like sashimi.
Okay, we'll see if the chefs come up with a raw dish or two. Thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure.
And of course, our commentator, Dr. Yukio Hattori.
All right, let's get at her.
Now, is that what I think it is? Garlic and milk?
Fukui-san?
Yes, Ota.
The challenger has combined milk and garlic in this pot.
All right, I've never seen that before. Garlic cloves in milk.
Okay, well, actually, by heating this up, this technique is called masking. And what it does is it masks the smell of the garlic or controls it.
Oh, wow. That's unbelievable. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, yeah. Someone told me once to drink milk after eating garlic.
Yeah, milk will do that.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's actually the fat in the milk that will mask the garlic.
Okay, and what's this, Ota? Tell us.
Yes, the Iron Chef has glutinous rice mixed with red rice in this container.
That's the dark stuff, the red rice. The taste, Doc, close to regular rice?
Actually, closer to glutinous rice.
Okay. A blend of red and glutinous rice. For the record, note uncooked. So squid stuffed with rice, perhaps?
That's what I was thinking.
Fukui-san?
Yes, Ota.
When I asked Chef Sakai about his tactics today, he said, well, you guys know that squid is not a French cuisine ingredient, but I'll make it French cuisine. If the challenger is the Grandmaster of Garlic, then I'm the Grandmaster of Seafood.
All right, well, that's a good sign. The Iron Chef has tossed out his first barb, and Sakai's got a tan. You know, he said he caught some rays when he went fishing at Ishigaki Island last week.
Oh, so that's what makes him the master of seafood?
Go ahead, Ota.
I asked the challenger Miura the reasons for dipping garlic into milk, and he told me that it was to erase the strong smell of the garlic. He said that basically it's like soaking garlic in milk to wash away the extra smell.
All right, he knows.
I know this is his A game, but just look at that load. What is he going to do with these? Use all of them?
Hey, remember in the opening he said garlic's his pal. And he and his pals are bonding right now.
Oh, but even still.
This is too much.
And up in the royal box, Miura's master chef, Tsutomu Ochiai, also a highly regarded Italian chef, and Ochiai is all eyes watching his one-time apprentice. And right there is the challenger's mother, Misako Miura, a proud day for mom. So in front of his mentor and master, the garlic grandmaster, hopes his expertise shines brightly. And now we will go back over to the Iron Chef side, Sakai, with the food processor. Go.
In the food processor, the Iron Chef is blending squid and scallops together.
Squid and scallops.
That's right.
That sounds like a perfect pairing right there.
Yes, no doubt about that.
And color-wise, no problem blending these two. And about the possibilities for color manipulation, neither side's given any indication at this point that they're preparing to use squid ink. Now, what is this?
Dried squid.
Okay, dried squid getting rehydrated.
Yeah, dried squid. Now, if you can look at the challenger, if we can get the camera switched back over the challenger over here. Come on, guys.
We've got it.
There we go.
Challenger's side, one of his helpers doing this, slicing off the suction cups.
He's only using the suction cups. Look.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe to be used for their chewy texture?
Well, the Iron Chef is some Chinese hot bean paste along with him there, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
Go.
In this bowl, the Iron Chef is mixing minced squid meat, olive oil, squid slices, scampi prawns, and exo hot bean paste.
Okay, we see that right there.
And he's just added salt-cured squid.
Wow.
Okay, so the pinkish stuff is the salt-cured squid. Okay.
Ishihara-san, you think this could be a raw item?
Maybe served like a canapé, huh?
Fukui-san?
Take it.
The Iron Chef told me that the reason he's using exo hot sauce is because he wanted to add more body to the squid.
All right, well, maybe he got that idea from Chen Kenichi, our Iron Chef Chinese. Probably told him, hey, you get in trouble, go to my exo hot bean paste. That's what they do. They hook up and trade war stories, these guys. Now, what's the challenger pulled out? Take it, Ota.
This is broth de pesce, which he prepared before that he's pouring out of this bowl and into this pot.
Okay, that means fish broth in Italian, or for the layman, just fish soup.
All right. Oh. Then this is a soup.
Well, or broth for something else, not sure yet.
Doc, the same as fumée de poisson?
Well, basically, yeah, the same. It's a fish soup. Sure.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
About the fish broth that the challenger has, he has taken about half of it and added it to a pot containing olive olive oil, Italian garlic, onions, carrots, celery, and potatoes, and that's what you see here.
Very flavorful.
Okay, now the Iron Chef is using ring molds for making terrine here.
Yes, this is Sakai's procedure for making hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, how cute.
And Sakai's going to have to pull out all the stops today, not being well versed with the theme.
Fukui-san?
Yes.
Inside these ring molds, the Iron Chef is stuffing the before-mentioned mixture of minced squid, scampi prawns, XO hot sauce, and salt-cured squid, to which he has also added herbs and soy sauce.
All right, thanks, Ota.
Yeah, it does sound like an hors d'oeuvre.
And these will not be cooked, served like this?
Yeah, probably as they are, right.
All right, well, there you go, Ishihara. Now, the challenger here, creating in the pot like a bird's nest or something.
Now, this maybe straw?
What's he doing?
Rice plants?
Hattori, what's happening?
Wheat, maybe. I don't know.
Possibly for a smoking effect?
That's what it's starting to look like, isn't it?
He lit it.
Yep, there it goes. Gonna light it up.
Oh, I've never seen this before.
Something's burning, baby. Yes.
What the challenger is burning inside this pot to use as smoke is straw and a combination of herbs: estragon, oregano, rosemary, and sage.
All right, 3 or 4 herbs. First, I bring you fire to burn. And this is brandy. This thing's gonna really light up.
Okay, I think he's probably going to be grill something over top of this thing.
And Fukui-san,
I get it. Go ahead, Ota.
the challenger has rubbed these squid slices with ground Japanese garlic.
Some prep work already done there, huh?
Yes, he's planning ahead.
Okay, so the grill with garlic smothered squid over the smoldering fire, straw, and 4 types of herbs plus brandy are burning there, the meat being infused with a very nice aroma.
Oh, wait a minute. I only see 4 pieces on the fire there. Take a look.
Good
Look.
point. Now, back on Sakai's side.
You know, these are tomatoes, if I'm not mistaken.
They are tomatoes, right? Tomatoes.
Fukui-san,
Go.
the contents of this pot, the Iron Chef tells me, are butter, onions, olive oil, shallots, garlic,
30
squid
minutes
ink,
have
fruit
elapsed.
tomatoes, and white wine.
All right, squid ink is broken out.
Okay, now I'm pretty sure this is going to be a sauce.
And 30 minutes gone, 30 to go. The squid battle between Italian and French cuisines enters the second half.
Fukui-san.
From here on out, no wiggle room. Go.
I got some comments from Chef Ochai, who's observing from the royal box, and he says that the way the squid is being smoked with the straw is very unique. He says he's never seen anything like it. This is very interesting, he says.
Huh. Ochiai says it didn't come from him. In fact, he's never even seen it. Maybe Miura should apply for a patent on that. And now the Iron Chef, the rice right there. What
Yeah,
a color.
red rice.
Wow,
Look at
what
that.
a
That's
deep-
I've
pretty,
never seen anything like this before.
And Doc, the rice is already flavored, right?
Yeah, I'd say enough flavoring already. That's my
Again,
guess.
it's a blend of red rice and glutinous rice and some squid in it too, as I recall.
Yeah.
And now back with Miura, some squid pieces on the tray. The color here, what was something added to this?
Maybe grilled in miso.
Yes.
These are the tips of the squid heads. They've been marinated in olive oil and then grilled.
All right, the hue there from grilling in olive oil.
Okay, now somehow I think this is going to be somewhat sweet.
Yeah, like a teriyaki.
Yeah.
And still on the challenger's side.
What in the world is going on?
Okay, well, this is squid ink.
Okay, Miura's broken out the squid ink too, yes.
In this bowl, the challenger is adding squid ink to a combination of fresh cream, granulated sugar, egg yolks, garlic, milk, and ginger juice, a mixture he is now pouring into the ice cream maker.
Ice
Okay,
cream?
Squid ink ice cream.
Ice cream maker in action. This'll be squid ink ice cream. And Hosokawa-san, don't tell me you've never tasted it before. No way.
Oh no! What would it taste like?
Your guess is as good as mine, because I've never had it either.
Okay, now the Iron Chef is using part phyllo wrappings here.
To wrap what? With this?
Fukui-san,
Yes.
do you see the small glass bowl the Iron Chef has next to those wrappings?
Yes.
Those are dried squid slices that he had been soaking in water.
Oh, okay, yeah, he was doing that a while ago.
Right, rehydrated
Yes,
dried
I
squid.
remember that
And just
too.
a straight up wrap job or with something else.
Well, he's probably going to paste some mousse on it and then roll it up or fry it then, yeah.
Okay, ooh, squid rings
Okay,
here.
yeah, the red rice going in there.
20
Okay,
minutes
now
to
20 minutes
go.
left now. Rice going into the squid rings. This is on the Iron Chef side. And now back on the challenger side, a new item here.
Escargot, I think.
Escargot, a real delicacy.
Hey, look, the shells.
Okay, now these could be containers for the squid bills. The texture of them are similar to escargot, so that might work.
Okay, right, Doc, that is true.
I think that's what he wants to do here, is use those shells for that.
So, Hattori-san, you say that this will be a squid item served in escargot shells.
He's now removing the bills from that portion, right?
Right, yeah. Well, the bills, of course, you can't eat, so...
All right, now let's get back to the Iron Chef side. Rolling a wrap, or wrapping a roll, go.
The Iron Chef is now stuffing the part phyllo wrappings with a paste made from squid chunks, scallops, fresh cream, squid liver, eggs, ground squid, salt and pepper, and hot bean sauce. Now he applied this paste to the wrappings and then added dried squid and fried garlic before rolling them.
Ota, you say hot bean sauce
Yes,
in this
there
one
is
too?
hot bean sauce in it.
All right, so far so good here.
Does the Iron Chef have natto?
The fermented beans. Yeah, he does.
The Japanese, right?
Oh, natto. Mm.
Well, yes, and he is adding a Japanese touch to some of his dishes today.
Yeah, I don't want to wax eloquent on you guys here, but he's pretty sophisticated in Japanese culinary techniques as well.
Fukuyi-san,
Go.
I'm on the challenger side now, and stuffed into these escargot shells is a mix of Italian garlic, shallots, salt, black and white pepper, marsala liquor, mustard, butter, and squid meat from around the bills or the mouths of the squid.
Okay, we got it.
And he is not using the escargot meat.
Right, he's substituting squid meat for the escargot, stuffing the shells as we speak right there.
Okay, and I see scampi prawns as well. Now, these are a paste-made no, squid meat. What is this?
But no prawns?
Well, I think there's prawns as well, mixed with squid and prawns together probably, yeah.
So good.
And the Iron Chef is using scallops. Prawns, squid, and scallops sound like a...
Yeah, great combination, yeah.
Yes.
The challenger is now stuffing these prawn shells, as you can see. The ingredients for this dish are squid, olive oil, and estragon mixed together, but evidently there is no prawn meat.
No prawns?
No.
All squid all the time.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to go out on a limb, Doc, say he'll grill them.
I think you're right. Said this was a ride, right? Well, guess what? He's frying these.
You know, this could be the main dish.
Right, but Doc, you missed one. You're human after all.
15
We
minutes
can't bet
to
1,000
go.
all the time.
Okay, 15 minutes left, a splash of olive oil.
Okay, now this style of combining ingredients is called a galette in French, and it's a term often used in confectionery making.
Go.
Yeah, speaking of the challenger's stuffed prawn shells, the scampi prawns, I asked him why he didn't use the meat of the prawns, and he said scampi prawn sweetness would be too strong for the squid. I only wanted the aroma.
A hint from the aroma.
Yeah, well, today the challenger's using a lot of different things for serving dishes and using the aroma and flavor of those items.
And I guess that's it. It goes into the oven, and now he's got some bread dough.
I think he's going to grill that.
That's what I think too, but where does the bread fit in with this?
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
This is not bread, this is pizza crust.
Huh?
Okay, pizza crust.
But how in the heck is he going to find time to complete, let alone perfect this one? I mean, we're coming up on the 10-minute mark, and Miura thinks he's going to be able to get a pizza prepared, cooked, get it out of the oven, get it ready for serving? Unbelievable.
Look, squid and natto beans.
Yeah, that's on the Iron Chef's.
Yes.
In the Iron Chef's bowl, he has ground squid meat, egg yolks, soy sauce scallions, and natto beans.
All right, there's one more getting a touch of Japanese cuisine.
Oh, and Fukuyi-san?
Yes?
Speaking of the pizza crust, I'm told that the challenger is having a hard time with it because it was chilled for too long.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be stretching too well.
Look at that. No. And now he's covering that dish with the pizza crust.
Oh, this is interesting.
Stuffed scampi prawns blanketed by a pizza crust.
He'll be grilling this for sure.
You know what, Doc? I thought of this the first moment he brought that crust dough out.
Oh, sure, you say that now.
No, I did, really.
It only counts if you say it at the time. No points.
All right, well, I guess I'm not going to be encroaching on your territory, Doc. Now, Miura, with the meat from around the bills.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Yes, the little suction cups he is now stuffing into zucchini.
Okay, bright yellow, hollowed-out zucchini, squid suction cups tightly packed in there.
Okay, I think he'll probably steam these to finish them.
Squid suction cups, can't wait for that. Now, Iron Chef side, bright yellow colored plates there. Several items on them, but as of yet, not able to make out anything with squid.
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
You're right, there's no squid meat on these plates yet. He has okra, field peas, mini daikon radishes, string beans, turnips, asparagus, and shimeji mushrooms, which have all been marinated in anchovies and olive oil.
Wow, sounds good.
Now, check it out, Challenger side. Look at this.
He's dumping garlic into squid. Wow!
The garlic grandmaster. A major league stuff job. Go.
The challenger is now stuffing these squeezing bags. Sorry, correction. These are squid. Anyway,
Okay.
he's stuffing them with fried Japanese garlic.
For steaming?
Garlic fried there.
Wow, 2 or 3 a person.
Almost an overload of garlic. And you guys know you have to finish everything on your plate. I tell you, these are stuffed to the max with fried garlic.
You can't tell me he's got 1 squid for each
What's
taster.
that?
I only
What's
see
that?
3, so half per, right?
Hope you like garlic.
I haven't seen anything like this before.
He's got at least 7 or 8 per squid.
Wow.
And the squid itself is raw.
So far, yeah, exactly.
Unbelievable. Okay, now let's switch gears back to the Iron Chef side. Right now, this one we're looking at is...
Fukuyi-san?
Yes.
Yes, these are what he was frying in the ring molds.
Okay, now we're up to speed on that.
Now, this is squid and scallop galette. omelette.
Now back with Miura's stuffed squid again.
Garlic again.
What's next now?
Go.
The challenger told me that the reason why he stuffed so much garlic into the squid was to add sweetness to the squid. He wants the tasters to enjoy the hot taste and crunchy texture of the garlic as well.
Crunchy? Garlic?
Well, this will be a first. Garlic stuffed squid. Of course, here in Japan, we enjoy rice stuffed squid, but with garlic, we are breaking new ground. Are you folks ready for the tasting?
Yeah.
Would you like me to pinch hit for you or something? I can handle the garlic. All right, now with the challenger Miura, ribbons of raw squid here.
Okay, now he's putting these into mangosteen.
Squid sashimi.
Oh, yeah. He used to
Okay, he's been really creative in the way he's serving his dishes.
One with mangosteen, one with zucchini.
Ah, you can eat the zucchini one too. Okay.
Right, now was he steaming these?
Fukui-san?
Yes, go ahead, Ota.
Yeah, speaking of the mangosteen dish, the squid that he added to that one is the squid that he has smoked. That's the main for this dish.
Ah,
Okay, I see.
all right. So it is not raw after all.
So the ones he smoked with herbs?
Right, herbs, straw, and brandy, I believe it was.
Yeah, it looks like the portion he has served is just right.
Still on Miura's side here, they're taking out the squid ink ice cream.
Okay, well, the color looks okay, actually.
Quite
Better than I
black.
thought.
But not an appetizing color, though.
Yeah.
One of several interesting dishes today, the squid ink ice cream is done.
Fukui-san,
Delicious.
Yes.
I asked Challenger Miura to describe the flavor of this squid ink ice cream, and he said maniacs would love it. When I asked him what he meant by that, he said it'll taste great.
Well, I hope it tastes better than it looks. Now, back with the Iron Chef here.
Okay, well, he's pulling out his mousse now from the pudding cups, sir.
And what were the ingredients in this one again? Ota, you have that for us?
Yeah, Fukui-san,
Yes.
in these pudding cups he had squid, scallops, fresh cream all mixed together, and to that he also added egg yolks, ground squid meat, salt, pepper, hot bean sauce, and boiled cabbage, all poured into pudding cups to make this
5
mousse dish.
minutes to
Okay,
go.
boiled cabbage in there.
Yes, and he steamed this dish.
Oh, it looks so soft.
Okay, well, we weren't able to get updates on the process of making that, though.
All right, now, less than 5 minutes in the battle.
I'm
and
never
did
gonna make it.
Hey, you catch the Iron Chef say he's not going to make it?
Wow.
The tension's racketing up. Now, this, the challenger side, the stuffed squid just went in here.
Oh, and it's soup they put it into.
Boy,
Yeah.
this ought to be really good.
No one could predict this.
No, he didn't fry them like we thought.
Certainly, it looks like it's a soup.
I guess, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Must be some recipe like this.
Well, none that I know of.
Fukui-san.
Yes.
In the soup bowl, the challenger has olive oil, Italian garlic, onions, carrots, celery, potatoes, and spinach.
Wow.
Those ingredients were in the soup from the beginning. When that was ready, he also added the stuffed squid and fried garlic that we saw before.
Okay. Well, he is really cooking up a storm with this one.
So this is a soup for sure then, huh?
Well, you know, I'm really impressed with his originality here. I like this dish.
It looks like a winner from here.
Yeah.
The garlic grandmaster, and that's not overstating it.
The Iron Chef also has some garlic.
Really?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's got quite the load happening here, too.
Okay, check it out. A clove of garlic and half a Japanese potato.
3
Right,
minutes to go.
And now only 3 minutes to go. A minimalist presentation by the Iron
Fukui-san?
Chef here. Yes.
Here on these plates, underneath the fried wrapping, the Iron Chef has a sauce to be eaten with these various items. He tells me that the sauce is made of butter, onions, olive oil, shallots, garlic, squid ink, fruit tomatoes, white wine, and dried squid, which have all been blended together.
Wow, that's rather intricate, isn't it?
What a combination. Okay, we'll make note of that. And swinging back to Challenger Miura's side, the squid ink ice cream here. It actually looks more grayish than black, and it will be served in cone.
Look at that.
Not used to seeing ice cream of that color. I tell you. Wow. Look at this.
Squid in the ice cream.
Yes.
Ugh.
Squid legs, maybe, I think.
The one he was grilling.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and he's sticking pistachios in here, too. Look at that, and rose pepper.
Oh, that
Okay, you know what you get here? You get a different flavor with every bite.
Looks like, you know, actually pepper matches well with ice cream, so this could be okay.
And his master, Chef Ochiai, watching from the royal box. Wonder what his thoughts are right now. His protege making a good accounting
1
of
minute
himself
to go.
for a visiting chef in Kitchen Stadium. Now the final 60 seconds ticking with this theme, a wild battle it's been today.
Oh, the Iron Chef wanted a large mousse, but he wrecked it.
We hear you, Ota. Go, big fella.
Sorry to interrupt. The mousse that the Iron Chef was trying to make in the pudding cups, he said he wasn't able to steam it long enough, so he's decided not to serve it, but he is using parts of it to garnish another dish. Back to you.
Wow, that hurts.
Oh, boy, he's going to be one dish short of his original plan here.
Having to bail
30
out and go to
seconds
plan
to
B
go.
in the last minute, use it as a
Only 30
garnish.
seconds already? That's all
it
that's
felt
left?
like a really
That's
quick
it.
battle.
It has been an engrossing affair, Italian challenging French cuisine, and now Miura is pulling out of the oven the squid stuffed scampi prawn covered by a
The
pizza crust.
challenger has done wonderful.
15 seconds
He
to
has.
go.
Miura's battled as if the Iron Chef were a reincarnation of Count
10 seconds
Dracula.
to
He's
go.
thrown all the garlic he could muster and then some to repel Sakai. But to win, he'll
5
have to score with the
seconds.
panel. We don't know how
3,
that will go.
2,
the final seconds
1.
ticking down, and that's it. The cooking's done. The Squid Battle is over.
Yours was more like a garlic battle
Yes.
rather than a squid battle.
Well, I used a lot today. You know, I do use them, but not this much.
Really,
Yeah.
that much?
Yes, yes.
And how are your garlic dishes?
Well, I'm confident in what I'm serving.
And that means you've got the win?
I did my best, so I want to win. Yeah.
A little accident?
Yeah, just one.
What happened?
Well, the mousse didn't harden. I can't serve that way to anybody. I just gave it up. Yeah. Well, the squid, the live ones, their livers are quite small. And the squids were very small. It makes them difficult to handle, you know?
I see.
I was scrambling like crazy. I can tell you. It's really rough.
But the other dishes are all right, aren't they?
So I just have to counter with quality, you know, because I don't have the quantity. The taste is really the only thing here. Yeah.
Challenger Miura is offering 4 dishes. First, a set of squid hors d'oeuvres, 3 items using all parts of the live squid. A frito of the meat from around the bill, served in escargot shell. Spicy suction cups, served in zucchini. And smoked squid, splashed with a splendid sauce. Second, squid and garlic soup. Loads of fried garlic are stuffed in the squid. But amazingly, there is no trace of the strong odor one usually associates with garlic. The result? Tasters are allowed to enjoy the full flavor of the Genoa-style sauce they add to the soup. Third, pizza crust grill. Pizza crust covering the scampi prawn shells stuffed with minced squid meat. The tasters will await the moment the cover is taken off. Last is squid ink gelato, the ultimate creation of the day. Some may call it a crazy idea, but this gray ice cream was conceptualized after Miura's cool calculation. The Iron Chef has but 3 dishes to offer. First, squid galette, using the parts of the failed mousse as a garnish. The Iron Chef exhibits a clever way of using olive oil. The contrast in texture between the galette and mousse is a unique experience, created by accident, but a success nonetheless. Second, squid rice and rolls. Squid and scallop paste was applied to the wrapping, rolling shredded, rehydrated dried squid in it. The red rice, often used in Chinese cuisine, brings about a refreshing impact to this dish. The liver sauce holds all the elements together. Last is marinated squid and vegetables. Grapefruit jelly and basil create a nice harmony with the natural aroma of the squid. It's a soothing conclusion to the Iron Chef's short but sweet dinner. And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today are photographer Tenmei Kano, actress Fumie Hosokawa, actor Yoshizumi Ishihara, and fortune teller Kazuko Hosoki. First, the dishes of Challenger Miura.
I tried to prepare them in different textures. I also wanted to preserve the natural aroma and the sweetness.
I'm enjoying the texture of the suction cups of the squid legs. This is really interesting.
The presentation is very good. First, he entertains our eyes, and the taste is delicious. Great job, I think.
I used vegetable broth for this soup.
The tenderness of the squid is amazing, and the garlic is so soft. They're almost like garlic-flavored potatoes. I like that.
I actually tried the herbs first, before the rest. The herbs are almost too strong to enjoy the other elements.
Squid and garlic, well, Ishihara-san says this is too strong, but I think the blending of ingredients is just perfect.
The pizza crust grill is now served by Challenger Miura.
Well, for this, I used clams for the flavoring, and garlic, of course. In addition to that, red chili was added too.
Yeah, this man is very creative, I think. There may be a recipe like this, I don't know, but this is a first for me. And speaking of the taste, I wish he used the natural flavor of squid more boldly to counter the strong herbs to make it even better.
The flavor spreads all through my mouth, and I'm enjoying that. And also the crust is savory and nice.
You can use a squid piece as a spoon.
Yes, this is so unique. I'm getting hooked on this.
When I was watching, I was saying to myself, I'm not going to eat this. It looked absolutely awful. But you know, this was really good. I've never tried anything like this before. I can truly say it was wonderful.
Thank you.
Now the dishes of Iron Chef Sakai.
I failed in making the mousse, so I've served some of it here to have you enjoy the contrast between the chewy and soft textures.
So you combine two items here, right?
Right.
I really like thick-flavored dishes, and this is certainly to my liking. I truly like this one. And by accident, he's created something unique, combining different textures in one item.
Yes, this does have impact. It's a very unique flavor, and it's cooked with great skill. That's my impression, I think, yes.
Oh, I rolled the dried squid with squid paste in it. This is to shift gears going to the next course.
The sauce is awesome.
Thank you.
This is good stuff. This should go well with squid or potatoes or garlic or anything.
I agree. The sauce goes with anything, and I think I can just keep on eating it without stopping. Yes. So wonderful.
I prepared this dish to be enjoyed with grapefruit jelly and basil-flavored sauce.
This would be so nice to eat in midsummer. It's very sophisticated. But really, as for the taste, it's a bit greasy. I feel that in my mouth, and there's no garnish on it. If you asked me to finish this up, I'd find it a little hard to do.
I wanted to use it as garnish with the hot bean sauce, but I couldn't make it in time.
I don't think so.
I guess I lucked out again, huh?
Speaking of squid, the Iron Chef's second dish was outstanding. That was so good. That also carried the message of how squid should be cooked. ニンニクを見事に操り素晴らしい作品を完成させた挑戦者、そして素材にかなり手こずった鉄人、いかなる結果が出たのか、それを発表します。
Today, Kitchen Stadium was a veritable garden of garlic, with the visiting chef making his presence smelt. Challenger Miura handled the squid with ease, while the Iron Chef struggled with an ingredient not used in French cuisine. But Iron Chefs are not afforded the luxury of excuse. They're expected to win. So who will it be? Who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme? The Iron Chef! Sakai wins it! In this battle, Squid, something he doesn't even want to touch. He's able to work his magic and find his footing against a determined effort by a challenger who appeared to have everything working in his favor. An emotional win for the Iron Chef. Okay, check the scores. Kano, 18-17 Iron Chef. Hosokawa, 20-19 Iron Chef. Ishihara, 19-17 Iron Chef. Hosoki, 17-16 the challenger. 3-1 for the Iron Chef. Sakai, through his extraordinary French skills, shows what it takes to come through in the clutch when the chips are down. Don't ever count him out. Iron Chef French, Hiroyuki Sakai.
Bye.